guys, and welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, welcome. Wow, it's freezing. It's 5 degrees in November on this very cold Saturday morning, and I am just off on the way to the yard in my super furry fleecy jumper from Lemieux, which I'm very grateful for right now because wow, it's like absolutely Baltic. Let's actually get the wind wipers going so I can see where I'm going. That would be a good start. Yeah, I am just on my way to the yard this morning. I really haven't missed these cold mornings, and this week winter has like really hit. It's just bloody freezing. I actually think it's going down to like, it's going to feel like 1 degree tonight, so it's going to be very cold for the horses, but yeah, very, very cold. I'm actually on the way to the yard because we've got some more jumping training today. We're going back to the arena that we were at in our last vlog. Really loved it there. Krem really got on well there. I've jumped a couple of times there now. I've posted probably more on my Instagram if you follow me on Instagram. By the way, I'm using my new gadget. Look up my new gadget. Let me film my phone just to show you. This is my new little gadget from Amazon. So the camera is propped up on my windscreen while I'm driving. I'm way impressed. I love it. I literally got it on Amazon for £15 and it's brilliant because usually my camera's like flying across the dashboard, and as I'm driving along I'm trying to catch the camera, which isn't really safe and ideal. Just realised that I've put jodhpurs on that have got 2 holes in, so that's great. I look a little bit like a, I don't really know how to call it, but I've got holes in my jodhpurs, which isn't ideal. Yeah, leaving for the yard now. Busy morning traffic's just not really on my side. But I am on quite a short time schedule. So yeah, we're leaving for our lesson at 10. So I'm actually going with my friend Sarah. Sarah's not really been on the vlog. She's like the one behind the camera, to be honest. But Sarah is the reason why me and Krem have been like show jumping so much lately. And like sort of, yeah, getting out and about here and there, because she is a show jumper herself. She's sort of like, you know, does show jumping professionally. Sorry, I'm just putting you up a little bit more because I feel like you can't see me. She does show jumping professionally, so she's sort of giving us all the confidence we need, and she also has a lorry, so she lets us come on the lorry with her. But yeah, we train with the same instructor, so we're off to a clinic today, which finally we're getting to do grid work. In all my last vlogs, I've been saying, off to do some grid work, and I get there and there's like a full course of jumps set out, and it's just a bit silly to start moving them around and making a grid work session when like there's a great course of jumps out. There's no need to do that. But today we're actually going to a grid work clinic with our instructor. It's going to be quite a fun one, I think. It's going to be a bit similar to camp if you watch my camp vlogs. That needs to come on for sure, it's freezing. Yeah, a bit similar to my camp vlog. It's going to be 4 people per lesson, so we're going to be doing it with like other riders and horses, which is going to be interesting. Hopefully it's all going to go to plan. Like, yeah, I'm sure it is. Krem's been a really good boy the last few times I took him out. Obviously we're approaching winter now, so it's really hard because Krem's like at a point where he's actually quite fit at the minute, you know, like I've spent all summer to like really building up his fitness. He's doing really well, but obviously winter's here. He's not getting ridden as much throughout the week, but that's just natural, you know. When the weather warms up again, I'm sure I'll be straight back to it, but I am keeping up as much as I possibly can. I think when December hits, I'm going to potentially give the boys a little bit of a break, just because I've got a lot coming up in December. It's hard because I know obviously Vlogmas is supposed to be coming up, and I will try and do as much of Vlogmas as I possibly can, but it's not that easy because I find Vlogmas very, very hard, because personally December is always so busy for me, and then also November, so I never get time to pre-record. But as many vlogs as I can possibly film in December will be part of Vlogmas. I obviously won't be doing this every single day thing. I wish I was that organised, but I'm just not. But yeah, so he's doing really well at the minute. All the horses are good. Albie's actually just had a nice little break. So obviously since our last dressage championships, I sort of let him have a break. I was away again for all different reasons. And I just thought he can have a few weeks off, and I've just not actually had the time to get back on him. I've just been focusing on getting on Krem. So the other day I got on Albie for the first time in about 3 weeks, and oh my Jesus Christ, the pony nearly killed me. like nearly killed me. I couldn't believe it. Like, I was actually so angry. I got off him and I looked at him and I was like, how dare you do that to me? Like, how dare you just nearly really hurt me? Like, he's never in 11 years acted like he did. I got on him, got out of the yard, and he was like jogging. I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. Like, sorry about the sun, guys. I know it's really distracting for you all. I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. Like, a little spicy Albie, which is normally just jogging, like wants to have a little canter and, you know, just a bit of fun. No, it weren't just a bit of fun. He fully cat leapt in the air. He bronked, he bucked, he reared, he span, he galloped off. I couldn't stop him. He actually dropped his shoulder when he span, so I was hanging on to him, somehow managed to get myself back up. Honestly, so then I jumped off. I was like, this is getting really dangerous. It was right by a ditch and he just was losing the plot. Like, he was basically just trying to get me off to gallop home. That's what he was trying to do. I think he was just super fresh. Like, it was very cold out. I think he'd seen Krim go out in the field. So he was like, I want to be out there with him. And he just was like, I want to go, but I also don't know what I want to do. He was just so fresh. So I got off. I thought, I'll get back on him. I couldn't get back on him, so I had to sort of like turn back, which is not the ideal thing, because then he was like, whoa, we're going home now. So on my toes, he was cat leaping in the air in my hand, like I was holding on to him. So I'm trying to put Vaseline on here. I was holding on to him, and he was literally cat leaping at me with his front legs, like almost rearing at me. Like, it was so naughty. So I got back on him at the yard and took him in the school, and he was fine, but I just think he was super fresh. So I think something's telling me that that pony can't really have the winter off, and he wants to be in work. So he is going to come back into work this week. I'm going to get back on him and start working him and stuff. He had way too much energy to burn. Something makes me think his arthritis isn't as stiff as I thought it was. And if it isn't as stiff as what I thought it was, then I'm going to bring him back into jumping. I've told myself my goal for next year for Albie would be to take him to a little one-day event. Just something like literally 60 centimetres, like nothing big, because obviously I can't push him too much with his arthritis. If you're new here, my pony Albie, who I've had for 11 years, he has got hock arthritis. He's okay, it's very mild, but he does get treated for it, and since being treated, he's obviously been so much more comfortable, bless him. Sorry, my air fresheners are in the way. So much more, I've not figured out this whole windscreen thing. I've just like stuck it on the windscreen, not really knowing where to put it, but yeah, he's okay, but he seems extremely comfortable at the minute. So I think I might give him a little jump and see how it goes, because I'd love to bring him out to like things like today if I could, but we'll see. We'll see what the future holds for my little 16-year-old pony, bless him. Yeah, so that was very naughty of Albie, but when I got back on him in the school and stuff, he was absolutely fine. So I was pleased once I'd got back on him and he'd calmed down. Apart from that, Krim's been working well. Like I said, we've done a little bit more jumping. We took him out. I actually haven't posted it on here because I didn't get enough footage for the vlog, but I posted it on my Instagram if you haven't seen already. Yeah, but I'm literally just pulling up at the yard. I'm going to try and get as many of my jobs done as I possibly can before we leave. I've only got about an hour and 10 minutes till we leave, because we need to get there with like plenty of time, because obviously there's 4 other people in the lesson, so you can't really be late, because obviously they're going to be waiting for you. So yeah, so if we can be ready on time is obviously the ideal scenario. So yeah, basically need to get there as soon as possible. So we're leaving at 11, it's now 10 to 9. No, sorry, we're not leaving at 11. We're leaving at 10 because our lesson's at 11 and it's now 10 to 9, so yeah, I've got an hour and 10 minutes. I'm gonna get to the yard, get my hay nets done straight away, try and get Albie out in the field and boo without Krem sort of losing the plot. Hopefully he'll be okay, because I need to give him a feed and stuff anyway, so I might be able to distract him. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it actually. I think it's going to be a fun one. I'm excited to do some grid work, because obviously we know Krem is very, very fast with his jumping, and something needs to slow him down. And I think having a stretch of poles and jumps in front of him should sort of make him think, okay, I can't really rush through this now. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I hope you could actually see me, because it's a very sunny morning, which I'm not complaining about, but when you're driving and the sun's in your face when you're trying to film, it's not ideal, is it? So I've got my porridge on the way. So it's an early start and it's a very cold, fresh morning, which is good, but also freezing. I will show you as much as I can of this morning. I'm gonna try and show you my little routine that I'm gonna get done. and hopefully it goes to plan. What I was saying is I'm going with my friend Sarah. Yep, she's a show jumper. She's got 3 horses of her own, so she's actually bringing 2. I'm bringing Creme. We've got 3 horses on the lorry today. Hopefully when we get in the lorry we'll do a little more of an introduction, and I'll introduce you all to Sarah, because I'm sure you're going to see her a lot more on the vlogs and on YouTube, because I forced her to start YouTube. But we'll chat all about that in the lorry, and explain about the horses that she's bringing today, what she's doing with them, and the differences between them both and stuff. But yeah, she's a little professional. She's the one that's getting me and Creme to some sort of level. I don't know what she thinks we're going to be doing, but yeah, I'm going to leave it there, and I will see you whenever I next see you. Morning, Mr. Dirty. Morning. Got the state of you. Hello. Hello. Good morning, little fluffy bear. Look how fluffy Boo is. It's crazy. He's getting it all clipped off this week. Oh, let's not bite Mummy's coat. That would be naughty, wouldn't it? I haven't shown you these 2 yet. Look how cute they are. This is Boo's little friend. Is that your little girlfriend? Do you say nice things to her? Are you nice to her? Aren't you? This is my hay next. It's so sunny today, but very, very cold. But I'm on the hunt for some hay. It's normally what I spend my days doing, looking for better hay. This looks quite nice, to be fair. What's this one like? Yeah, that's okay. Right, let's get these hay nets done. Okay, so I'm back with all my hay nets. Put in, obviously Albie's in soak, my gloves. I don't know if I showed you this little gadget. I don't know if I did or not. Anyway, if you didn't see it, it's a new little hay soaking bucket that I bought on Amazon. Obviously the hay net needs to be pushed down, so ignore that it's hanging out like that. But it's got a little tap on it. So if you want to empty the water out, I'll show you. At the end, you can just turn it like that and the water comes out. So what I do, when it's nearly finished soaking, I just turn that on, let all the water drain while I finish my jobs, and then by the time I take the hay net out, the hay net's like so much more lighter because all the water's drained. But yeah, once I push this down, obviously, the like big dinner hay net actually fits in it. It's a 90 centilitre, I think. I'll leave the link below for Amazon. But yeah, it's lasted me so far, and it's quite a hard, solid plastic. So at the minute, it's not broke. I thought it was going to break straight away, to be honest. But yeah, these just aren't really big enough, these buckets. So this seems to be doing the job. Anyway, I'm going to put Cremes in steam with obviously the hay gain. Boys are just having some hay. They're quite chilled actually, which is good. They're not driving me mad, so I can get on with a few things. Time for the ponies. Boo mugging me the whole way down. Like, this is exactly what he does. He bites my bum. Oh, I can't see him. There you go. Bites my bum and pockets. He knows I've got treats in them. Or even if I have anything to have. Yeah, so I've got my hay nets done. Hopefully I'm going to try and get at least one of the beds mucked out, just so that when I get back later it's a lot easier. But obviously I need to groom Creme, get him ready, and also go load the lorry up. And I've only got about 40-ish minutes till we need to leave. So I'll see what I get done. But yeah, ideally one of the beds would be great, because it's just not ideal when you come back and you're all hot and tired, and not hot, sorry, cold and tired, and want to just go home, and you've still got a full set of jobs to do. Get these out in the field, get back and do as much as I can. Creme was okay when I put them out. He
did come to the door and kicked a little bit and neighed, but he's got a nice hay net full of hay, so I think he probably would have chilled out by now because the other horses opposite him are still in. So he's not the only one in. Come on, we're not pulling for hay. So yeah, but it's extremely muddy here. Winter's fully kicked in. Our field's very, very wet, so the boys will be moving into their summer field next week. Once they're clipped, Albie's going to get another clip because he's just so fluffy again. Yeah, the field's getting way too muddy. So once they're clipped next week, I'm going to put them into their winter field, which should be nice and dry because it's not been grazed on all year. Look how muddy it is. Oh, it's just horrible. And I bet you now Albie is going to roll right in that mud. This cracks me up. Boo is so clever that he walks along the edge so that he doesn't get muddy feet. Bless him. He literally does the plank. Boo! Tied Creme up. Obviously he's disrupting absolutely everything as he usually does. Let's not just throw everyone's stuff on the floor because it's not our stuff to throw. But yeah, gonna get his bed done as quick as possible. Then we're gonna groom him and load the lorry up. Let's get mucking out. One bed complete. Off the muck heap. Yeah, without dropping it. Need to lay some straw and then Creme can go back in his stable. And it's nearly time to go. Okay, fresh straw laid. There is literally nothing better than straw. I had to move Creme onto straw for winter because he's just too dirty on like the bed soft that I was on throughout the summer. So it's a lot easier to have him because he's a big horse just on straw because we have unlimited straw at my yard. So it's sort of a no-brainer. But Albie is obviously still on wood chip, on bed soft. Anyways, ignore the dust particles just in the air. Filling up the water. Gonna put him back in his stable now to give him his feed while I give him a groom, which is a bit dirty. And then obviously go load the lorry up and we should be nearly there. Nearly ready to go. He's not too dirty to be fair. I was going to have to wash his white socks, but I'm just going to brush them off. I don't think anyone's really going to care. But look at my Cremello. I have no more golden pony. You're a yellow pony now, really, aren't you? A bit yellow. 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 I don't think anyone cares about my annoying voice, but that's a bit annoying, that bit of mud. That was a quick rush, I didn't have time to film loading the lorry. But we are just walking up to load up now. We are slightly late, but it's all good. We'll be on our way in no time.
A new page in our story, a new day unfolds. You're standing by my side and the rest is unknown. Bright light leading the way, sunrise on a dark day. The moment we can taste it. You're standing by my side when all the worlds collide.
Okay, we are in the lorry and we're on our way. Sarah meet the vlog meet Sarah. Sarah has just started a YouTube channel, guys, so go like, follow, subscribe, comment on her channel and follow her on Instagram. I'll put her channel here. Obviously I'm bringing Creme today. Me and Sarah are actually in the
first lesson together. So you're riding.
I'm riding Narnia first, who is my 5-year-old that I broke this summer. So she's relatively low mileage for a 5-year-old, but really excited to start getting her out over winter. And then I've also got Joy on board, who is my 130 horse, and we're just working on improving her core strength over the winter. So I'm going to be doing a few Gridwork sessions on her, and a few lessons, a few trainings, and just getting her out to some shows.
So I'll include obviously my lesson in the vlog, and I'll put a little bit of Sarah's, but if you want to watch Sarah's full lesson, obviously go over to her channel to see all of her lesson and what she does. But yeah, we're nearly there. Hopefully we get time to film sort of tacking up, but I'm not sure, it's going to be a bit of a mad rush. But fingers crossed it goes well, and we'll debrief on the way home.
All the worlds collide, the moment, let's not waste it. We come to life with this love, brand new heights. With this love, through the thunder, it's no wonder that it was you and I. We come to life with this love, with this love.
Ooh, yeah. You see, I'm only superhuman. Levitating, going to the moon, man. Blast off, blast off. Yeah, you see my true plan. Spreading joy, feeling new, yeah. Showing up with my best self. Bam. Look at that. I'm feeling good. Alright. I'm feeling good. Alright. Watch me get it live. Every day I'm jamming, keep it moving. Blast off. My master plan, spreading good vibes. Showing up with your bad self. Damn, you can have all of that. I'm feeling good. Alright. I'm feeling good. Alright. Watch me get it live. Watch me get it live.
Enjoy. Graham and Narnia are back on the lorry. We didn't really have time to film unpacking it. That was
very chaotic.
That was the most chaotic experience you probably ever would have.
I've not had a good morning.
No, it's been a bit chaotic. We'll inform you in a minute in the car. But Joy made up for it the way she jumped in. Good girl. Hi guys, we are finally on our way home. There's a lot to debrief on. So firstly we got there and Joy?
Yes, Joy, my lovely, lovely Joy. Obviously I'd taken her out with Prem before and she's been fine on the lorry on her own, so I didn't think it would be any trouble. But where I took her with one of the babies today,
So she's very attached to it.
it clearly was a problem and she caused chaos when we then got there and took Narnia away from her. My poor mum had to then hold her rather than her being on the lorry, and I don't think she was that much better to hold for my mum. She was just screaming her head off. Yeah, but that's Joy. Narnia was really good, jumped really well, a bit distracted. I felt like I wasted some of the session because she was distracted with Joy going mental, but we finished on a really good note and she got the hang of it. And then Joy jumped absolutely amazing, so all has to be forgiven. She is special in many ways, on the ground and jumping clearly.
She jumped massive though.
She jumped really well. I think on what she did today, we're going to put her in a 6 bar next year, as that's clearly what she's good at.
But overall, yeah, we had some really good lessons, apart from the horses being a bit stressed. But
Prem was fantastic.
yeah, he jumped really, really well. Obviously, he's always super speedy and keen. So doing grid work, that really made him slow down, think. And I also had to come back to trot for every single grid, but I think that's the best thing I could have done because he really, really like listened and concentrated, and he was jumping the fences really fluent and calmly for once. So it was actually a much more nicer ride.
He was making a really lovely shape as
Yeah,
well.
he
He was like
was.
sitting himself up after doing the bounces.
He was like really trying to clear them and like thinking about the jump before, just rather than just rushing into them like he usually does. But I've been wanting to do grid work for so long, so I think it was very beneficial. And we definitely want to do some more grid work next, don't we?
Yeah, definitely, just not taking Joy on another one.
We just have to take them separate.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a successful lesson for us both. But if you want to see more of Sarah's lesson, obviously go over to her channel and her Instagram. We've just got home. I've just brought Creme in to his stable. He's having some hay. I'm toddling. And I've put his equilibrium. I'm definitely saying that wrong. His massage pad. I put it on for a nice little massage on his back. But I am just so proud of this horse. Like honestly, I just feel like our improvement has just been like improving, progressing every session. I'm just so happy with him. He really, really slowed down, come back to me, listened, actually concentrated on what he was about to jump. Yeah, I'm just really, really proud and really enjoyed that. That was so much fun. I've been wanting to do grid work for so long, so yeah, I'm really happy with today. It was a fun day out and we got some nice weather. As you can see, the sun's still out. I've got some more jobs to do because obviously I didn't get to do them all earlier, so I've got to muck out Boo and Albie, obviously make some feeds and stuff. So I'll show you what else I've got to do for the rest of the day because why not? Yeah, Cremy's having a nice relaxing rest of the afternoon. I was going to put him back out in the field, but there's no point because Crem and Albie are already waiting at the gate. So there's no point putting him out there. He can have a nice long day out tomorrow. He can have a day in today. But yeah, I'm so happy with my little horsey. What a clever pony you are. Hey? Yes, say yes. Oh, your brow band's left a horrible mark on your face. Such a clever pony. I'm so proud. Having a nice, well-earned massage. Bless him.
I feel so alive. Never felt so right.
Time for little boo-boos muck out, bless him. His tiny little stable, so cute. I'm nearly done, guys. I am nearly done. This needs a good sweep as well. And that all needs tidying up. So, we're nearly there.
I'm caught in this moment.
open. Clear skies, no chance of rain, and I can't imagine wanting more. It's something that I can't ignore. It's everything I'm looking for.
Clean, fresh little straw bed for Boo Boo. Just got the ponies in. Look at the state of this fluffy little mess. Look how fluffy he is. You are just too cute, Boo, but you need a nice clip and a bath. You're so dirty. Hello. And then Mr. Grey Pony. Look at the state of it. Look at it. The dressage pony is no more a dressage pony. He's absolutely fit. That is obviously why he's getting another clip, because I can't keep him clean with all the fluff. He is filthy. So I need to wash his toes off because he's got very muddy feet. Put him in. Got some feeds to make. Obviously I'll put Boo in. We're nearly there, guys. I'm nearly done. Nearly done for the day. But you are filthy. I'm going to change your rug as well. Gross.
Now I feel so alive. Never felt so right. Feel so alive. I feel so alive. This might sound
Tonight in his PJs, because it's going very cold tonight. It's going to feel like 1 degree, so stable rugs are out. As much as obviously he's not clipped yet, he still has a really fine like horse coat as such, so he still needs to have a nice cozy rug on. Yeah, it's nice leaving them all wrapped up in their rugs. There's no better feeling with their dinners. But nearly done. He's got to feed. Yeah, for anyone that doesn't say I don't do any jobs, I do my horses full DIY. Totally full DIY. Everything is done by me. The only bit of help I sort of get is like maybe a bring in or a turn out here and there by someone. But it's all DIY labour here. Sorry, that dust that's just like floating in the air is really annoying, isn't it? No, it's doing that. But yeah, nearly done. Time to go home. I am desperate for a hot bath to wash my hair. Taking a steamed hay. Oh, we've got angry horses ready for their dinner. But yeah, nice hot, clean steamed hay ready for Cremmy for dinner. I need to let that steam calm down. Look at Boo waiting for his dinner. Hello. Hello, you. You can see, look at his 2 teeth. Oh, where's my finger? Look at his 2 teeth. I can't see him. Just finishing the last job of the day. Very hungry, impatient horses, as you can see. But I want to show you, I'm putting my ponies in Crem's breakfast. I literally just squirt it in. He has 100ml, so he has 2 of these. But this is literally amazing for horses that are prone to ulcers or have had ulcers in the past. Just to keep their tummies really healthy. Obviously this time of year is a big worry. Creme! It's obviously a big worry. Like I'm super on top of trying to keep Crem's tummy super happy and comfortable, so that hopefully his ulcers don't come back this winter, because winter is always a worrying time, but hopefully they won't do. I need to get these horses fed because they're very angry and not happy with me. Night, boys. Crem's eating his dinner still because he has a bigger dinner. He's got all his hay. He's brekkie. Night, darling. You're very dirty. It's disgusting. I look like a bad mum leaving you like that, but you're going to go do it tomorrow, so what's the point? Bye, baby. I love you. Nights. And goodbye to you too, little one. Nights. Love you. Say bye. Bye. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.